Richician of Team Sorcerers here with a shorter top card video. I am counting down my top 5 favourite Fiends. Now, it's not exactly a red hot favourite monster type, but there are some Fiend type monsters that I really do like more than others in that type. So let's just get right into it and kick it off. So to start things off at number 5 is Kuriboh. I did already talk about this little guy in my top 6 favourite hand trap deck, but Kuriboh is just awesome, like the original hand trap. He was a hand trap before hand traps were even a thing, but I mentioned that already in that video. It's just a very nice card, another good alternative to Battle Fader and Swift Scarecrow. Only stops damage from one attack though, but you never know when something like that can be crucial. I did actually side him and even main him for a little while in my Dark Magician deck over the years, because why not? And he's a dark, so instant chaos food for BLS, Chaos Sorcerer, and of course Chaos Emperor Dragon. And of course the little guy is also one of the main monsters of my old Sky Scourge Kuriboh deck, because the two archetypes complement each other really well, setting up for Sky Scourge, N-Rise or Norlas, depending on which one I need. Gotta love good old Kuriboh. At number 4 is Battle Fader, my favourite hand trap, who I also already talked about, but Battle Fader is awesome. He's really grown on me and has become my main anti-OTK card. There have been many times where I'd be on the brink of taking too much damage or losing, and Battle Fader would just jump to the field and come to my aid and buy me another turn to try and turn the duel around. Hasn't always worked, but I'd like to say most of the time he did get me out of a jam. And of course it's very handy for also setting up for tribute fodder, synchro fodder, well, particularly in my legendary hero deck, and he's a level 1, so instant link Kuriboh, or of course relinquished anima as well. And of course tribute fodder. I did also play it in my generic machines for that purpose, really, setting up for big machines like Jinzo, Machina Fortress, Perfect Machine King, and I just generally prefer this guy over things like Gauze and Trag. I mean, they are great cards in their own right, but they involve having to take damage in order to get them onto the field, and sometimes I just won't have enough life points to take a hit and drop Gauze, whereas with Battle Fader I don't take any damage. Sure, it's not a beat stick and doesn't give me a token of solid stats, but at least he does buy me a turn. And I'll still happily side him in Dark Magician as well. In at number 3 is Evil Hero Lightning Golem. naturally an evil hero is going to be on this list. Again, this is something I did talk about already in my top 5 favourite evil hero deck, but I'll go over it again. Lightning Golem is just cool because he's the best one evil hero fusion that requires specific names among all the others. Just outright popping a monster just like that, no cost, no drawback, and he's a 2400 beta, truly epic. I mean, naturally, Malicious Bane, Malicious Fiend, and Dark Gaia are generally better and easier to use, but Lightning Golem is still definitely worthwhile and an absolute must if you're using like the classic vanilla elemental heroes. Yeah, there's that. In at number 2 is Summon Skull, classic old school boss monster, and one of Yugi's monsters. I mean, naturally he was going to be on here for that reason alone, and of course I do have a Summon Skull deck. The support is a lot of fun. Yeah, he's just an epic card in general. For a while he was the strongest level 6 monster in terms of attack points until Frostosaurus came along. I mean, Frostosaurus is awesome as well, but Summon Skull is just more of a fan favourite. In fact, I even play this in my random All-Stars deck, just because he's a 2/5 beta that I can summon just like that with 1 tribute, which I guess back in the day made him more preferable than Dark Magician, but you know, me being me, I just like Dark Magician a lot more. But Summon Skull is still an awesome monster in his own right. And before I get to the number 1 pick, I'm going to give out a few honourable mentions again, one of which will go to Sangan. Sangan, a very handy card. For a while he was pretty much a staple in near enough anything, and Chaos Food as well. Also helped grab Exodia. Bits, I say bits and I mean pieces, you know what I mean. And of course, more honourable mentions go to every other evil hero monster, because you know, again, big hero fan. I like playing evil heroes. Not much else to say there. And Dark Necrofear, another cool old school boss monster. Very easy to bring out. Oh yeah. One other honourable mention, Sphere Kuriboh. It's an alternate version of the original Kuriboh. It's a non-targeting effect, just changing one monster to defense. Very handy in just anything really, not just BLS decks. And finally, in at number 1, my favourite Fiend type monster in the game is evil hero Inferno Wing. Also my favourite evil hero. Again, I already talked about this card, so not too much I can say that I haven't said already, but yeah, Inferno Wing is a cool card, and yeah, it's the card that makes people want to play evil heroes. I mean, again, I know Malicious Bane is generally better and is the go-to evil hero fusion. But Inferno Wing is just so much more fun, purely because it's a evil counterpart to Flame Wingman, only is just superior, just doing piercing and inflicting damage equal to the attack or defense of the monster it destroys, depending on whichever is higher. It's so nasty, but so much fun, and I still hope that one day we'll get a shining Inferno Wing, a fusion of this and Sparkman, to make an evil hero counterpart of my favourite hero, the Shining Flare Wingman. Please make that happen, Konami. That would be so awesome, and would give evil hero decks an alternate win condition card to Bane and Dark Gaia. I mean, Bane is an amazing monster in its own right, but you know, something like this is just more fun, you know. And there we have it, guys. That's my list of my top 5 favourite Fiend type monsters. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, leave a like, leave a comment, share and subscribe. And if you like Fiend type monsters as well, be sure to let me know what they are in the comments section down below. And stay safe, and I'll catch you guys later. See ya.